Hello guys, welcome back to another Boom Beach video. I am super excited for today's video. I'm super excited. Today we are going to be using Smoky Grenadiers and Medics versus Dr. T Volcano Base. So I don't know how far I'm going to be able to get with this strategy, but we are definitely going to try to get far. So, I mean, I did this strategy a very long time ago, and we actually got featured by Boom Beach in that video, so that is always super cool. These medics might not even follow my troops. Okay, we need to get we gotta get Grenadiers a little damaged, so our medics will try to follow. But yeah, our rocket launchers are just doing damage to them, and one dumb Grenadier decides to step out. Now, I am aware that the Grenadiers do damage to themselves, and that medic right there got some damage on him, and I think we'll see more of that as the base goes on. But yeah, just loving Grenadiers. Now I wonder if you can flag certain buildings like you can with Zookas. I wonder if that's like a thing with all troop combinations or if it's just Zookas. Now most people don't know this, but I will show you what I mean by how did I lose one on stage 1? That's just sad. Okay, I was messing around too much. Well, when we get farther on, I'll show you what I mean by flagging. It's super cool. So I don't think I'm gonna smoke for these first couple stages, and once we get higher up though, I will definitely be smoking. So anyway, I wanted to talk about a task force quick, the Rejects and the Feeder Reject clan, and I'm sorry I'm not there very active on the Feeder Reject task force. The Feeder Reject task force, guys, if you are in it and you are above level 35 and you are active, I want you to come over to our main. I don't know if there's space, but as soon as their space opens up, come over to our main, because we have like a level 46 in our feeder, and it's like you're one of the best attack strategies. So it's just, I mean, you're one of the best players attacking. So I don't know about all of that, but he should definitely come over to the main task force. So yeah, we'll try to flag. I don't know if I can flag on this space yet. Yes, we can. Okay, good. So basically what I mean by flagging is with Zookas, if you guys don't know this, you can use an artillery to destroy or to weaken a building that's not the HQ. And basically, I don't know how it works exactly, but I saw like a pro AZ player use it, so it must be a good combination, or it must be useful doing. But basically, as soon as the smoke wears off, all the troops are going to target that one building, and it's super efficient, and it's super cool. So where are my medics? Just making sure everything is still up here. We can't have medic healing parties. That's the last thing we need right now. We're losing a few troops here. We're dropping shocks on everything because we don't want to ruin anything, and of course some other Grenadier takes out the building. So yeah, this isn't a very efficient strategy. We couldn't see the flagging in action, which kind of stinks, but I will try to get that later. And yeah, so we will destroy this. We are losing though. Maybe this isn't such a good idea, guys. Will this work? Combination? No, it will not. This combination will not work. Not efficient at all. We'll see it more later. As soon as you start getting into like high amounts of HP on buildings, it's insane using Grenadiers. It's just crazy. Yeah, and Smoky Grenadiers, I might not do it later on. We'll do like a couple more Smoky, but if I lose like my entire army, I do not want to pay like 250 diamonds to retrain them all, because that's like $2 diamond drain, and we don't even make that from a video, so we gotta be super frugal. Anyway, what we are going to do is we are going to take down this boom cannon first, and I should have tried to target that boom mine with it. So we're gonna not do like a pure Smoky strategy. We're gonna try to destroy some of these buildings, because none of these buildings should be in range. There is one in range, but our medics will heal up our Grenadiers, so we'll just destroy a few buildings down here. And then as soon as it starts getting harder, we will reflare, probably up here, to take down some of these buildings. Let's drop some critters to help a little bit. and just to clear a path. So as soon as these like sniper towers are hooked in or anything, we'll do a reflare back. Just trying to grab a little extra energy before I drop my reflares. And yeah, so super cool. We got some super cool stuff planned with some other YouTubers coming up, so definitely be on the lookout for that. And yeah, just a bunch of cool stuff coming up. You guys have no idea. This secret project I've been hyping up for so long, guys, is almost done. So I'm super, super, super happy about that. So you have no idea. I've been literally putting in every extra minute I can into this. And it's been a lot of work, but I hope it pays off, and I hope you guys will like it. So it's gonna be cool, I hope. Okay, so we're gonna should we try? No, because stuff is already damaged. It's not really gonna work well. So if you know about flagging, I know a bunch of YouTubers do know about it, but still so many people don't know about it. If you like know how flagging works, tell me. Like, does it just, like, do the troops target the building with the least amount of HP? Or is it, like, I have no idea. But it's super cool if you watch, like, an AZ attack. We'll use some extra artillery. It's super cool if you watch, like, an AZ attack, and someone flags a building next to the HQ. Like, you'll see this on, like, shock launchers and rocket launchers. They'll, like, flag it. So you drop an artillery on the building. And don't get flagging mixed up with flaring. Now, flaring is when you drop a flare. And if you are super low on energy with AZ, by the time it's going to cost you like 60 more energy to drop one flare, or 3 energy to flag a building. So if you know how the flagging system works, let me know. So I don't think we're going to do Smoky anymore. Oops. Okay, I guess we are. We will do something here. I'll show you kind of what I mean by this. Okay, we're gonna drop a flare over here, kind of really sloppy. And we just need these medics to get into stuff. And we're gonna drop our reverse smoke. I guess it's not quite a reverse smoke, but we'll drop the smoke behind it just to help heal up. So we'll see all these Grenadiers. They're all gonna target that sniper tower because it is flagged. So that's like a super clear example about that. So it's super cool watching that happen. And that's like the clearest example I could have hoped for. Like, they're not gonna like, if I was to like retreat and try this again, actually I'm gonna do it just to show you guys. Now this next time they shouldn't do that. Now I didn't drop a flare or anything, I just flagged it, and that's what destroyed it. And I lost so many troops. Okay guys, we're moving in. I didn't flag it this time. I kept forgetting, guys. Don't hate on me. And you'll see here that my Grenadiers do whatever they freaking want to do. They run all over the place, they target anything, and they just do whatever they want to do. I don't know what Jimmy's doing with our email right now. And that's what happens when you don't flag. So we'll drop a shock, try not to lose anything. So much stuff going off, oh my gosh. I'll try to blur out some of that. Jimmy's is messing something up with PayPal probably. So yeah, that's like the clearest example you can get. But yeah, my Grenadiers are killing themselves. So always flag. It goes for any troops, I believe. I don't know how well it would work for like Scorchers or anything. Or even Warriors. Would that even work with Warriors? Wow. That is something I have to try. Because, wow, that'd be cool. Not have to use see, they would have to be in flares and I would have to stand on it. And they would all have to target it. That's something I have to test out, guys, with Warriors. Maybe next Dr. T Volcano Base, because it's hard and it's fun. Okay, just dealing so much damage to the base. That's what I love about Grenadiers. They're just so cool, but they are so freaking inefficient. They can't do anything to bases. Like any amount of HP boost, they're screwed. And if you lose one, it costs you 8 diamonds to retrain. 8 diamonds. Now they are overpowered for certain types of bases, but Dr. T is not one. They're not that strong. There are so many other strategies that are cheaper and more efficient than Grenadiers. That's why I feel that Grenadiers should be definitely buffed a lot. They used to be so good, if you guys remember that. So they used to be weak, I believe, and then yeah, they used to be like super weak. Then they like buffed them up after like a couple weeks of it. after like they released it, it was super weak. So they seriously buffed them up, became way too overpowered. Just everyone was using them, and then they like immediately brought it down again. And it's just been weak, sitting here nice and weak. Okay, we'll try to do like a few more. I don't know if I'll be able to beat this stage. This one looks awful, but we will try, guys. We will try. Take down a few buildings ahead of time. Drop our troops over here so we don't land on the machine gun and just completely screw ourselves over, because machine guns, they do damage, but it's not a lot of damage. I just completely wasted 2 energy on that when I was only supposed to use 1. Would it have been better to come from the bottom? I don't know. But yeah, machine guns and flamethrowers. I like this a lot because they can't target the Grenadiers, and it provides a buffer building, so everything behind them gets damaged, and the buildings behind them with super long range can't target the main buildings. And I believe my webcam just shut off on you guys. Did I even start recording it? I do not know. That's kind of messed up. Do I have no webcam for today's video? Or did the battery just shut off? Oh, great. I looked super good today, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Now watch the webcam be on and everyone be like, Christian, you ugly liar. No, I'm not. Actually, I am kind of ugly. So, just dealing some damage to some buildings. This sucks. So, this could be going so much better. I am not doing too well right now. We'll take down the cannon, and we will weaken down some of these sniper towers. Sniper towers, by the way, do a lot of damage to my poor little Grenadiers. So we'll drop a reflare up at the top, try to get them together in a clump while I drop some barrages and artillery on some buildings just to help a little bit. And the critters pulled into clutch, but we do not want to be hit by this boom mine. So we are doing a ray flare back, and that may not have been smart because now we'll have this shock launcher. What we're gonna do is we are going to shock the shock launcher, guys. Calls a black hole. Any of you guys remember that? It's from Ben Tim, Boomy's YouTuber that I love to watch. I just loved his like personality, and guys, so cool. So basically, as soon as it came out, he made this thing. It was hashtag shock to shock. By the way, tell me below if you remember that. That's some OG right there. As soon as the shock launcher came out, that became a thing, and everyone was like, oh, if you shock the shock launcher, who calls a black hole, and that was just super cool. Anyway, we completely wrecked this base. Now, I am going to try to take down Stage 7, because there are going to be so many people that are like, Christian, why didn't you try to take down Stage 7? I mean, that always happens, so I'm going to try today. Okay, I only lost 1 that time. That was super cool. I was expecting to lose more. Okay, how can we do this? Well, we can go at it. Well, we can't go from the bottom. There's way too many high amounts of, like, super range. The top would be hard. We'd have to take down all the boom cannons. But if we go from the side here, we can gain so much extra energy from all of these this stuff. Oh gosh, this is gonna be a bloodbath. Either way, any way we go we're gonna be screwed. Unless I could somehow flare them up here to the top and try to walk. Okay, if I can pull that off, that's gonna be the best attack ever. So we're gonna try it. There's a 98% chance of failure. 98% of people will fail this attack. Now I don't know if flagging is going to work. I did flag that building up there, that sniper tower, but I don't know if it's going to work with my barrages and stuff. So let's drop critters so we can get our troops down. Drop our flare. Drop a reverse smoke just to help out a little. We did lose like a bunch of medics. Dang, man, what are my stupid medics doing? Oh yep, 98% of people will fail this attack, guys. Drop a flare, dropping my smokes, smoke, doing my reverse smokes. I have no energy left, which is gonna be messed up, guys, I'm telling you. Yeah, it does not look like it's gonna work. We need the shock launcher, guys, because the shock launcher will stun our only rays of damage. Our medics are going in. We are getting completely annihilated, guys. This was not a good idea. They just do not deal enough damage. And we did not get anywhere. Look at this. We didn't deal anything. I told you, 98% chance of failure. We tried, guys. We tried and we failed. Anyway, I would have went in, I still would have failed. So, thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you liked it, be sure to drop a like. As always, I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.